Hello students, welcome to computer class. In the earlier class, we have seen what were the characteristics of computer and at which different places computers are used. What for what purposes? Correct? Can we quickly revise? See, computer is a smart machine. It works very fast. It works on electricity. It's an electronic machine, but it works on electricity. It gives the accurate result. It can do many things at the same time. These are some of the characteristics. And at which places computers are used? Can be revised. Okay. It is used in shops, malls, offices, banks, at railway stations, at airport, in the hospitals, in the schools, and at home. So now also some of you must be seeing these lectures on the laptop or on computer, or some of you must be seeing this on the mobile. Correct? Now we will revise what are the parts of computer. Correct? Now, computer whole, it is having different parts, but there are certain main parts which are very much necessary to do some work on the computer. Okay, whatever information we have to give, we are giving through some devices. It is taking the information in some other part and it processes there and it gives the output on some other devices. Those are called output devices. That also we are going to learn in the process of the course. Correct? Now, first we will see which are the four main parts of computer. These main parts are monitor, keyboard, mouse and CPU. Okay, now one by one we will revise. The first part, that is the monitor. The another name for monitor is screen, or it is called VDU. V stands for visual, D stands for display, U stands for unit, because we can see, visually we can see, that's why it is called visual display unit. It is getting displayed, so it is visual display unit. It looks like a TV, all of you know, but there is a difference in TV and computer monitor. Whatever programs you can see, you can watch on the TV, all those programs you cannot watch on the monitor. Correct? Now, this monitor is used to show the result or the output. Means whatever information we are giving to the computer. Suppose for doing calculation 2 plus 3 or 20 plus 30. So what will be the answer? That answer is getting calculated in the CPU and it is getting displayed on the monitor. Okay, so you can point any other thing also with the help of mouse from the computer. It shows the result and it displays the result whatever is processed in the CPU, or suppose whatever you are typing through the keyboard, that is also getting displayed on the monitor. Correct? What is the another name for monitor? Yes, it is called screen also, or VDU, that is visual display unit. Okay, it is totally different from TV screen. This is not TV. Okay, it is monitor, computer's part, monitor. Okay, now we'll see the second part, that is keyboard. Keyboard is having 104 keys. Okay, it is used to type letters, numbers, some other characters into the computer. Okay, now can you see alphabetic keys are there, A to Z alphabet keys are there, then numbers from 0 to 9. Okay, number 10, if you want to type, you have to type number 1 and number 0. Do you remember? Okay, number 10 is not there. To have the number 10, to type the number 10, you have to press number 1 and number 0. Now number keys are available at two places. See, from the top, the third line, it is having numbers, and on the right hand side also there is a numlock keypad. From there also you can type numbers. Only thing, whenever you are using the right hand side number keys, numlock keypad should be on. The light should glow like a caps lock, if you remember. We have learned earlier. Okay. Apart from number keys, alphabetic keys, there are few more keys. Those are, some of them are called function keys, which is assigned certain function only. Whenever we'll press those keys, it will do those certain functions. Apart from that, there are more other keys. Those are called control keys. See, CTRL key is there, shift key is there, caps lock key is there, escape key is there. Okay. Now, apart from this, suppose we want to move our cursor somewhere up, down, left, right. Those keys also are available on the keyboard. Like this, altogether it is having 104 keys. Understood? Now we'll turn to the third part, that is our mouse. Mouse means not the rat or the mouse which you will see outside your house somewhere. Okay, no, it is a computer mouse. Okay, it is a input device. Through this, we can give information to computer. Now, whenever you are using mouse, a pointer comes on the screen, and with this pointer, you can select any item which you want to select. Okay, this mouse is very small unit, very small device. Okay, this mouse is having 2 or 3 buttons on it, and this is used to select any item from the screen. With this, you can you can do drawing also on the computer. Have you followed this? And this mouse is having tail, and that tail is attached, the wire is attached to the CPU. Understood, all of you? Okay, now the main part, that is called CPU. The full form of CPU is Central Processing Unit. Now what it means? The data or the information which we are giving through keyboard or mouse, that goes to the CPU. Inside the CPU, it does the calculation, it does the process. Okay, and after completing that process, it gives the output to the output device, that is our monitor, and the result is getting displayed on the monitor. Have you followed? Yes, this is the process. Now that's why this CPU is called the brain of the computer. Understood? Because all the work is done in CPU mainly, and then it is distributed to show on the screen. Correct? So it is called the brain of the computer. It helps to do calculation. All the information is getting stored inside the CPU. Okay, so main four parts of computers we have learned, that is monitor, keyboard, mouse and CPU. But whenever computer does the work, it requires some more parts to be attached to it, to have some other things, like printer is there, then microphone is there, speaker is there, CD DVDs are there. So now all these small parts we are going to learn in detail. Means we have to revise all these parts. Now first we will see printer. What is a printer? It is a device which gives the result which is shown on the monitor. We can take it on the paper with the help of printer. Understood? Many types of printers are available. Okay, now whenever you want the output instead of screen, you want the output, the result on the paper, you have to put the paper inside the printer, and this printer is also attached to the CPU. So means it is showing the result on the screen also, and if you will prompt the CPU to show it on the paper, then it will instruct accordingly, and you will get the result or output on the paper also. Now if you remember last year's result, you got on the paper, that is a printout. Correct? Through printer only school has printed the report cards. Okay, understood? What is printer? This you have to attach to the CPU. Okay, because CPU is the main part of the computer. Understood? Now comes the microphone. How it is looking? Okay, microphone acts like a mic, but whatever voice, whatever words or songs or anything we will talk on microphone, it is getting stored inside the CPU, inside the computer, because again its wire is attached to CPU. Whatever sounds are there, whatever different musics are there, everything is getting recorded in the microphone, and it is getting transferred to the CPU. Have you understood this? Yes, we have to revise. Correct. Now comes the speakers. Okay, when you are recording something like your song or voice or dialogue or story, suppose on the computer, there should be some device to hear whatever is recorded inside the computer. Correct. This device, these speakers are used to hear whatever is stored inside the computer. Correct. Okay, all of you know music system. Music systems are having speakers, big speakers. Correct. And through that you can listen music nicely with a nice volume, high volume. Correct. The speakers works in the same manner. Whatever is stored inside the computer, those sounds or music or audio records, you can hear with the help of speakers. See, don't get confused between microphone and speakers. Microphone is used to record the voice inside the computer, and speakers are used to listen that voice which is recorded inside the computer. Understood, all of you? Yes. Now the next one is CD or DVD. CD or DVD, here it is in round in shape. We can record the songs, we can record the audio as well as video records on this, and you can watch as well as you can listen music through this. All of you have found? It can store large amount of data, not only audio or video records, but you can type text also in this, and you can keep a record in this CD or DVD. Okay, now in short we will revise. Can you give me the answer? Which are the main parts of computer? Yes, main parts of computers are your monitor, keyboard, mouse and CPU. In this again, the CPU is the brain of the computer. It is the main part of computer where everything is getting stored, getting recorded. It instructs all the other devices to do the things. Correct? So it is called the brain of the computer. Apart from these four parts, computer needs some more devices. Those are called peripherals. Now in that first comes the printer. Now printer means it is the device which shows the output on the paper. It is called hard copy also, means which you can feel, you can touch, you can get it in your hand. That's why it is called hard copy. Correct. Now comes the microphone. Microphone device which is used to record the voice or sound into the computer, and then what is recorded inside the computer we can hear through speakers. Correct. And CD and DVD also, you can store a large amount of information in this, and you can hear the information through speakers, or you can see the information on the screen. So all these parts are interlinked together. Okay, all these parts are attached to the main part, CPU. That's why it is called the main part of the computer. Okay, now I hope we have revised so many things. Okay, now from the next class we will start our portion according to our books which are prescribed to you. Correct? Now by the time you revise everything and keep yourself ready for the new session. Okay then, bye. Take care.